This man merely bought glutinous rice cakes for his girlfriend. Then, his girlfriend voluntarily opened the door and invited the man to taste the cakes with her. Just then, William noticed that his girlfriend, Mary, was in a bad mood. It turned out that Mary wanted to eat glutinous rice cakes. So, William made a condition. If he bought Mary the glutinous rice cakes, she would fulfill one of his wishes. Mary immediately nodded and agreed to her boyfriend's condition. The next second, William rushed out of the room. Shortly after, William arrived at the pastry shop. However, it was crowded with people buying glutinous rice cakes. Then, the shop assistant, Charlie, asked everyone to be quiet. He planned to sell the last piece of cake to the person who needed it the most. Immediately, the crowd started to argue again. Unfortunately, Charlie had to let everyone speak one by one. But the first few people's statements were very poor and even aroused public anger. Then, William raised his hand. He said that if he could bring the glutinous rice cakes home with him, his girlfriend would admire him very much and would fulfill his wish. Back to the present. The people did not agree with William's statement. So, they shouted loudly, "I've been dating my girlfriend for 3 years, but I haven't been able to sleep in the same bed with her." After that, everyone looked at William with pity and couldn't help giving him a round of applause. But just as the shop assistant was about to give the cake to William, another customer told his story of hardship. It turned out that his wife was about to give birth and his wife's biggest wish was to eat glutinous rice cakes. After hearing this, William immediately became panicked. Finally, the people gave the glutinous rice cakes to him. Then, William and the crowd left the pastry shop. Immediately, he asked a passerby if they sold glutinous rice cakes. Finally, William bought this piece of cake for 10,000 Korean won. He excitedly took the glutinous rice cake home. Unfortunately, Mary didn't like it.